She-Hulk, fuck! Welcome back to another episode of talking about the previous episode of She-Hulk. I don't know if I have a lot to say about this one. I thought it was pretty fun. Now that we're done She-Hulk's origin, setting up the premise of the show, and the two-part Abomination arc, we can have the show actually have an episode. So that was kind of nice. A lot of this one, we have Wong again. Wong's good. I guess he's a recurring character now. Will he continue to recur? I don't know. Maybe. But we're also, not even halfway through the show, so sure, whatever. Have Wong show up a couple times. I don't know. He is a client this episode. He is trying to file a cease and desist against a stage magician who has some real sorcerer, Doctor Strange powers. He can do the teleporty thing a little bit. Wong is trying to file a cease and desist against this stage magician guy because he's teleporting audience members into other dimensions, and that's dangerous and bad. The stage magician goes by the name of Donnie Blaze, a reference to Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider for some reason. Hey, remember when Ghost Rider was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and he was really, really cool, and then at the end he did the circle thing with his fire chain, and implying that there would be some kind of connection between Ghost Rider and the Doctor Strange, and then he walked through that portal, and we never saw him again. I remember that. The B-plot of this episode is that She-Hulk is trying to date. We saw a little bit of this in the trailer. Kind of most of it, unfortunately. She tries to go on the dating apps. There's a dating montage of her going on bad dates, which aren't that bad. They're just, not that good, but that's, I guess, dating. I don't know. I'm not seeing anyone right now. You let me know. How is dating? It sounds awful. In any case, she ends up going home with the guy who's kind of into her being buff and strong, sort of. Who's into her as She-Hulk, and they bang. and she picks him up, and I think it's cute, and step on me, mommy She-Hulk, yes please. Thank you for this. Jokes aside, I am glad that She-Hulk fucks. It touched on this in the pilot a little bit, but the Marvel Universe has kind of become very asexual and sexless just in general, which I don't have a problem with asexual characters existing in something, but weirdly, none of the Avengers bang after the first movie, and even then, only kind of. Thor has a girlfriend in the first two Thor movies, but by Ragnarok, he might as well be asexual. Hulk literally can't smash, if you know what I'm talking about. They make a whole thing about that. Iron Man initially does bang, but kind of less, depending on when and which movies Gwyneth Paltrow wants to be in.
Spider-Man? Well, yeah, we were in Spider-Man together. Remember we were on Spider-Man?
We weren't in Spider-Man.
Yes, we were.
And then Captain America, who until She-Hulk was canonically a virgin. At least that was the prime theory, but it checks out. He definitely didn't go out with anyone until the army, and then he was mostly fighting Nazis. He does kiss Agent Carter at the end of that movie, but then he gets frozen. And then he's mostly doing stuff with S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers. They imply that he hasn't had a date in a long time in Winter Soldier, and then he doesn't date anyone post that. He kisses Sharon very briefly, but then he's on to doing more Avengers stuff and fighting people at an airport. After that, he eventually goes back in time to get laid, so good on you, Cap. I'm happy for you. But there's not that much sex or romance in the Marvel Universe, and same with the Star Wars universe recently. There's just been a lack of sexual tension of any kind, and even when they pretend to flirt with that idea a little bit, there's a romantic subplot between Natasha and Bruce set up in Age of Ultron, and then they never speak of it again. So I'm glad we're getting at least a little more sex appeal in some of these things. So She-Hulk fucks, cool, I'm down with that. So the main plot with Wong, Donnie Blaze opens up a portal, a bunch of demons come out, and Wong gets her to help him fight them and send them back to whatever dimension they came from. That's that plot. These demons remind me of the little robot demon things that Mysterio has as like minions in Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't have that much more to say about this episode. No, it was fun. It was good. It's a very simple plot, which I think worked in its favor. It was just an A plot and a B plot, and they were both about Jennifer Walters balancing her daily life and her career as a superhero, kind of. Hey, look at that, the thing that I wanted to see in the show. So I was glad that we actually finally got an episode that was like actually about that. It had a full contained story. It didn't like get bogged down with trying to fix continuity errors from other movies, and it didn't like overreach. It did its thing, and then the episode ended. They set up Titania coming back, so I hope we get to see more of her. It's I finally looked up who it is. It's I'm gonna probably pronounce her name wrong, but it's Jamila Jamil from The Good Place, who is great and tall and sexy and cool and funny and good casting. I like her. I hope that she actually does some cool stuff, because I want to talk more about Titania. She's in the new arc that's currently running of She-Hulk, and she's pretty fun. That's it. We'll see you next week, I guess. Stay tuned. Subscribe for more She-Hulk. I'm also working on another video about She-Hulk that is coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, like, and share on all those things. And if you want more random content from me, I wrote a thing about Top Gun and Star Wars and how they use fighter jet cinematography. So link in the prescription for that, if you're interested. We'll see you next week for more She-Hulks. That's this one. Goodbye and good night.